Hello, everybody. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Hi, Morticia. Hi, Kim T. Hi, Louise. Is the visual and sound okay, guys? Hi, Joy. Hey, Jude. Don't make it bad. Hi, Susie. Yeah, just checking. Oh, thank you, Louise. Yeah, thank you. Hello, Cynthia. We'll just wait for a couple of minutes, guys, and let a few join the stream. Hello, Pat. Hey, Robin. Hello, Gary. My old buddy. How are you doing, mate? Hello, B. Hi, Kim. How are you, Gary? All right, mate? Well, let me get that that pulsation off while I remember. That's good. I think I've just got that off now. Oh, you just got back from watching Endgame. Nice one, mate. Hello, Shelley. Hope you're okay, Shelley. Hello, Pamela. I've missed you too. I've just had so much on recently. With it being the bank holiday as well, I had to work half of it, and then I had my two stepsons, which we went to the zoo and watched Black Panther, which is a good film, by the way. The special effects are amazing in the film. The film story is not great, but certainly for a 10-year-old child, the special effects are actually amazing, you know, as part of the superheroes. That's okay, Gary. Just make sure you stick around, guys, because there's a giveaway today for me. 2,000 subscribers, so it's a prize worth winning. Hello, Shamira. How are you doing? I've just got a notification telling me that the modernist colorist is doing Swatch Sunday. Oh gosh. Shelley, I am good, thank you, Dave. I have been busy too with the Easter holidays and having little ones off school, but now they are back. I'm back at college, so busy as ever. Yeah, pretty much the same as me. Yeah, I think it's 2021 or something as I looked before I came on, Jude. So I'm happy with that. Thank you, Susie. Yeah, Shamira, it wasn't my hand, it was my nose. Yeah, it was broken again through work, but that's another story. We don't want to be discussing that on here. Oh, thank you, Shelley. Yeah, thank you. Hello, Mary. Happy dancing. Yes, I've done my happy dancing. I moonwalked across the kitchen, and of course, spilt my cup of tea. Yeah, I agree, Morticia. It's thank you, Joy, as well. Thanks for that. Yeah, me too, Louise. I just had one day off, which was the Easter Sunday, and obviously I had to catch up with more prioritizing things. Hello, Shannon. Oh, I'm proud of you too. Thank you very much for that. Nice to have you here, Shannon. Hello, Nikki. Nice to have you on board. If everyone can welcome Nikki Evers, please. New to the stream. We always like new people coming to the stream. So what I've got today, guys, is I've got quite a lot to show you, but I'm going to split it up so that it doesn't eat up my my time. So I've just sectioned it off. I've got a bit today, and then I'll show other bits and bats in the next few videos. Hello, Bridget. So what I want to do today is, like I said, I've limited it a little bit to what I usually do, so that we can swatch. Because this is Swatch What Sunday for a couple of weeks, because I've got that many sample kind of markers to show you. So hopefully we'll be able to pick up some hidden gems somewhere. So what I've done is I've kind of split it so that we, you know, we have some for the next few weeks. Hello, Nanamo. It's lovely to see you too. Thank you very much for joining as usual. All my favourite people are here at the moment. Hello, Anita. It came up in your recommendations. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Today will mainly comprise of swatching a few marker sets, looking at a couple of books, and giving some giveaway prizes out for me reaching 2,000 subscribers. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Hello, Katrina. Nice of you to join. Hello, Vin. Yeah, thanks for that, Kim. So up to 50, guys. So I'm going to crack on shortly. If you could drop me a thumbs up, please, guys, that would be excellent help towards the channel. Thank you, Bridget. So I'll give it another minute and then we'll start. Oh, thank you, Nana. I started, just for those who don't know, I started last September properly. Hello, Sam. So yeah, we're kind of 3/4 of the way through a year, and I've hit 2,000. So I'm really, really proud of that. Hello, RB Dreams. How are you doing? Hello, Lindsay. I'll be doing the giveaway at the end, guys. It won't be a massive stream today. Like I said, I've had to split things up, and I'm so far behind. And then, of course, Tuesday, I've got the review for the UK Kirby Roseanne's book, Colomorphia. So that's going to... Hello, Faye. Long time no speak, Faye. Oh, nice one, Kim. Right, okay. I'm going to start then, guys. So, okay. I'm going to show a few books. We're going to swatch a few samples out. I'm going to show you a few items, and then we'll take it from there. And then, like I said, the next few videos, we're going to split things up and, you know, keep on showing the products on this channel. Okay, so first of all, let me address... Hello, Michelle. Let me address Dandymorphia. Dandymorphia is a collaboration between me and Sandy at Colour Creatively, and we called it Dandymorphia because of the two names combined, and that was to do an image in the... well, any image from Kirby Roseanne's. I chose the Imagimorphia poster book, and it's really taken some doing because obviously I don't get a lot of time. Hello, Jane. I don't get a lot of time to, you know, spare to do things. So I just want to show you the progress that I've done with this. And then, of course, moving on, Sandy can have a look at it and vice versa. If somebody could drop me a link for Sandy's channel, that would be really appreciative, guys. It's Colour Creatively, spelled the US way. You haven't missed much, Vin. I've struggled to finish even one picture, and I chose a big book, which was kind of foolish, really. But I'm going to get there by the end, and I've also got to finish Becky's community colouring page as well. Just for info, guys, I've left a link to Becky's channel in my description. Becky is a channel that's up and coming, and she really is kind of digging into the community spirit. She's got loads of ideas ongoing. The one that I've participated in, that I've just mentioned about the Magical Jungle book, is a showcase of all people coming together to colour a page, and then they're going to be shown by Becky once they're all completed. And then she's got further things coming up, which are, again, quite inspiring ideas. So I thought it was apt that I leave a link for Becky's channel in my description. Thank you very much, Morticia. Hello, Darla. Hello, Heather. How are you doing? Thank you, Shannon. Okay, guys, so let's just, so that's what, oh, that's not done, is it? So that's what I've done so far. Now, I have got, hello, Melody. Thanks for joining, Melody. I have got a background planned, which is going to be, I think I'm going to use the Neo 2s and try and blend in a light to dark background with that. So, oh, thank you, Nana. Thank you very much. It's taken absolutely ages to do this so far, but like I say, we've got the background to do yet, guys, but I wanted to make sure that Sandy saw an update and that she isn't out there on her own doing the job. Thank you, Robin. I hope you like it. Oh, yeah, Jane, I'm glad you're feeling a bit better. Thanks, Jude. Excuse me. Thanks, Shamira. Thanks, Shannon. Okay, Gary. Thanks, Mary, darling. Hello, Sarah. Thank you, Nikki. So that's where we are with that at the moment, guys. Hello, CB. Thank you, Jane. Hopefully, I'll have the background done for the next time that we. Thank you, Pat, and thanks, Louise. Next time we show a video, actually, the next video won't have this in because I'm doing the Kirby review. Good morning, Laura from Washington State. I hope you're okay. So yeah, we're going to do a background on that. So that should be done next time. Okay. So we'll leave that in abeyance for the moment. This is another one that I've been doing, and I use the Crayola skin tones on this one. It's from a book called The Fairies of Water Lily Woods. This is an illustrator that I came across quite a while ago now and showed on the channel. She's called Leslie Smitheringale, and it's a really good book. Like I say, it's called The Fairies of Water Lily Woods. So that's the image that I have just, it's not finished at all yet. I've got loads of pencil to add to it. So that's the update with that one, guys. And then there's a few books that I would like to show you, one of which, one certain kind of thing I want to show you first was, I don't know if you remember in my earlier streams, I was waxing lyrical about an artist who is probably my favorite out there now. Of course, I have a good, I do like a lot of artists, but it's very difficult to isolate a number one and sort of pinpoint that they are your favorite. Nick Chandrayanatra is probably been my favorite for the last couple of years. But Herb Leonard has kind of stolen that pedestal, really. And we've been in contact with each other to and fro in respect of the Green Man that I did a few weeks ago. And very kindly, Herb has sent me the full collection of his books, which are all 6 of his fantasy colouring books. I'm going to briefly show you each one. I have left a link to his Etsy shop where you can buy them in packs, or you can actually buy them separate. But what Herb has done is he's signed each book in the top corner. He's put a bookmark in that's from his website. But the artwork in these books are absolutely stunning. This is the Fantasy Nouveau one. I mean, I can't sort of go on enough about how good he actually is. He is awesome, and you know, the drawing capability of this guy is something special. This particular image here, which I'm going to show you in a book in the next few streams. Yeah, I agree, Nikki. Nana Moore, who's in the stream at the moment, has bought me a Herb Leonard art book, and in that book it shows you how he's used perspective on this particular drawing. And what he's done is he has stood on a chair and got a young person, I think it's in his family actually, to kind of bend over with a magnifying glass to get the shape and the perspective right of a human bending over. And then what he's done is he's sketched that out and then obviously drawn the dragon on top. And that's how he's done a lot of his creations. He's used human subjects, including his own self, to get the perspective in all his pictures. And this double page spread here is absolutely amazing. It's so good. You've got the dragon, and then you've got the prince and the princess at the front. I mean, how cute is this little bunny rabbit here with a cup of tea? You can get the steam coming off it. And again, with this one, he had people sat down in chairs, got his perspective right, and then started to sketch out the real life stuff, and then added the fantasy in over the top. Of course you can, Roslyn. It's Fantasy Nouveau by Herb Leonard, and it's one of 6 in his collection. And on that point, thank you for asking. I'll just move on to the next one very quickly. The next one he sent was The Fairy Garden, which again has been signed in the top corner. Another exclusive bookmark. And this one, again, is what it says it is. There's a little story at the bottom, which you can see in text. I won't read it out because my throat and my nose is out of shape at the moment, guys. So I do apologize about that. I can't help it at the moment. So as you can see, we've got many botanics here, and then with the fairies living in the garden. But the artwork, again, you know, this guy, this green man, just follows me everywhere I go. And the books are just, I cannot express how good they are. These particular images here have also been done with human characteristics. Herb has used models for these, to get the perspective right with the animals and things like that, which, like I explained, I'll show you the book in the next stream that Nana Mo very kindly bought me. And it's a wondrous piece of art that he has got. A lot of colouring book illustrators, as you know, have got their own art books in addition to the colouring books. So his is no different in that respect. Who's the other one that I was thinking of? Jasmine Beckett Griffith is another one. Hello, Faith. So lovely of you to join us. I wish I had your voice right now, Faith. The bus nose and the throat is killing me, so you'll have to bear with me. I do apologise. So yeah, Jasmine Beckett Griffith has a few colouring books and then has art books separate, and Herb is no different to that. And obviously it's my aim to collect all his art books as well. So moving on to the third book by him, this is Cinderella. Now Cinderella is the only individual fairy tale that he's done, but again it's signed in the top corner, an individual exclusive bookmark, and then you get into the story, which has got the artwork. This actually here is Herb Leonard. He's used a self-portrait to draw this picture, because I think you can imagine that when you're doing humans, there's only so many portrait distinctions you can come up with in your own head. So I think what he's done is, thank you, Nana, that's lovely of you to say. Sending soothing mental voices. Thank you. Yours is like honey, mine's like privet edge. Yes, he did, Vin. That's very true. He did use his own face for the Green Man. So I think what he's done is to obviously keep the individuality of each person. He's kind of based the characters on people that he knows, especially his own family and wife. So here we are with the Cinderella book, guys. The artwork exceptional, as per the rest of the books, and that's a beautiful double page spread that will take an absolute eternity to complete. But as you can imagine, that completed would be gorgeous. Hello, Anne. Hello, Pickle. So there we go, and you know the story finishes there, the end, and you've got a really good image of the reverse of Cinderella and Prince Charming walking away. But the artwork again, I just can't, you know. So moving on from that, we have the Fairy Garden Previous and Fantasy Nouveau. This is Fay Nouveau. Again, it's a signed book. Hi, Becky and Steve. It's Herb Leonard. And this is the bookmark that I got with this one. And I mean, the intricacy and artwork on that first page alone is just absolutely breathtaking. You know, and no disrespect to other artists, you know, that come out with these colouring books, you know, like Hannah Lynn, etc. They kind of all go down the same road, don't they? With the you know, the whimsical lady with the big eyes and so on and so on, and much similar with the portrait books, but this guy's got it all. He's got the background, he's got the beasts, he's got the animals, you know, he can do it all. And I'm really, really in awe of his artwork. He is such a good artist. So as you can see, guys, there is a lot of good pictures to complete. These are one-sided in a sense that you've only got the illustration and a slight piece of text on the reverse of the main image. Hello, Tracy. Sorry if I've missed anybody, guys. Hello, Cheshire. I have left a link on to his Etsy shop, which is called Prancing Pony. They will send you out books in packs, and like I say, it's fabulous. I can't say enough about it. So that's the Fée Nouveau, and then we've got the Fairy Nouveau, which again is signed with a bookmark, and then you've got all these wonderful artwork. The perspective on this one, guys, is fantastic. It kind of shows you how small his imaginative fairies actually are, because that's the face of a terrier dog, and of course the fairy is not much bigger than the size of the dog's head. So it really is something special, this guy. And of course you've got two different fairies here, two different completely faces and hair. This is a beautiful one. You've got a wizard here that's talking to a dragon that's breathing fire. It's a junior dragon. And then of course you've got this massive dragon here in the rising up into the page, probably a parent of the little one. And it just takes your breath away. It really does. Hello, unicorn girl. And that's that one. This is me. I've left the favourite till last. This is Herb here, as Vin rightly told us earlier. I think it was Vin anyway. I do apologise if it wasn't. This is my favourite book of the 6. It's difficult to pick a favourite because they're all so good. But this is Herb Leonard's 6th book. In my pile anyway, it's his 6th. But this is my favourite. So, of course, it's signed again with the bookmark. This one's actually got the individual green man on the bookmark. Okay, Heather, thanks for letting us know. This, I mean, when you start talking about imagination with an artist, this particular piece is called Bard of the Greenwood, and you've got this guy on an antique guitar. I can't remember the actual proper name of them. Sitting on a rock, just playing his tunes, you know, jamming away. And then you've got the woodland all in the background, and then you've got Lord of the Reedy River here. So you've got this really glamorous looking lady floating on a boat, yes, boat, with the swans and the reeds. And then of course you've got Epona, she's riding a horse. You've got Tamlin, the lady here facing the beast, and also with a serpent wrapped around her. And it just, you know, you can probably see why this is my favourite, because it's probably the most varied book of the 6, in so much that, you know, there's not the kind of subjective, all the other ones are all, you know, either fairies or whatever. This is the Rheingold picture, which has got the I think it's classed as a leprechaun, but it might be a troll at the top. Sorry about the sliding. And then you've got the Ride of the Valkyries, which is an unbelievable image here. Got a lot of chrome detail in here and metals. Or as my little lad says, meckle. And then we have Siegfried and Fafnir here, which is a man and his dragon. They have a close relationship. And then we've got Gotterdammerung here. These have got umlauts on the O's and A's, so I'm not entirely sure if we have pronounced that correctly. But I mean, just look at it. It's just unbelievable. I'm not going to do every page, guys, because we're going to be colouring in this on the channel as well. But we've got Lancelot here, and of course, Lady of the Lake. And then, as a surprise, this bit pulls out. So you've triple whammy here of figureheads that are known throughout fantasy history. So you've got Lancelot here, you've got Guinevere here, and then you've got King Arthur there. And then as you turn the page back over, you've got a fourth one, which is Lady of the Lake. And then you've got Merlin. Now, Merlin's going to be the first one that I do in this book. Absolutely stunning artwork. I keep saying it, but wow. You know, this is Morgan Le Fay, another fantasy character from history. And then we've got Spring Doves here on this page, and we have Autumn Ravens on this page. And I think the fact that those two are opposite each other, you know, you could kind of do your standard or typical autumnal colours here, and then your spring colours here, you know, your greens and yellows and light greens and light blues. And then you've got your autumnal colours here, which as a double page spread, I know they're separate, but it would look absolutely stunning done. Hello, Candy. Yeah, I do, Nan. I'm sorry if I'm being over exuberant with it, but it's Herb Leonard, Katrina. There is a link to his Etsy store. It's HERB, as in herbs that you cook with, and then Leonard, but it's with a silent H. So it actually reads Leonhard, which again is very much associated with ancient English history, that spelling. So don't want to distract you, Dev. So only answer if you have time. Have you ever heard of Linda Ravenscroft? I have, Nikki. I have her first 4 books, which again, those are really, really outstanding. I can see what you're saying there. They are, you know, are very, very similar artists, aren't they? The paperwork in the Linda Ravenscroft books is not very good for pencil, I found. It is good for markers, but I mean, it's each to their own. I don't know if I struggled with it just on that one image. Oh, Spider-Man's here. Thank you, Kim. Hello, Laurie. Hello, Beth. And then the end of the book kind of finishes with Herne, which is the stag man, half stag, half man. And then you've got the Dryad dance, which is an ancient dance, again associated with history. But I don't know if you can see that she's obviously doing the dance, but in the perimeter of this circle is the green man in each one. So you would literally have to colour about 14 green mans in there, and one's enough, I can assure you. Oh gosh. Yeah, can we just block him, please? Thank you. No, not time out, just block him. Thank you, guys. And then the last couple of pages, we've got the Oak King, self-explanatory, and the Holly King, again, self-explanatory, but 2 very different characters. Then we have, let me just check I've not missed a page. Then we have, I don't know how you pronounce this, Ceridwen. She is cooking over her witch pot, or a cauldron. So she's a witch. And then we have 3 more witches here. Finishing off with dun, 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 the Green Man. Now, this particular image was in the Colour in Heaven magazine that came out not long ago. And that's the 6 books, guys. I could have spent a lot longer with those. And I do apologise if I went overboard with the... Hello, Becky. I've just actually mentioned you on the stream if you watch it back, but I'll just mention it again, seeing as if you're here. As I said earlier, guys, there is a channel called Becky's Colour Escape. The link to that channel is in the description of my video here. And that's the lady I was telling you about that has that's been very proactive in the ideas market and has come up with some awesome ideas for the community. So by all means, guys, feel free to check her out. She does quite a lot of live streaming, and there is a lot to do and get involved with. So please don't hesitate to subscribe and join in with the activities. It's well worth it. So those are the 6 books that Herb sent me, guys. And like I say, I apologize if I went overboard. I get excited when I see an artist of such awesomeness that is. I mean, it's all clear to see, isn't it? I think that. Thank you, Rosalind, for subbing. Thank you. I think it's all clear to see, isn't it, guys, that when you come across an artist that really hits a string with you. Oh, thank you, Nana. It really helps the descriptiveness of when you present something. There's no point being dull about it. If you're really into the person, then I think it's important that you give it the admiration that it deserves. Okay, so when I begin colouring in those, I'll take the bookmarks out and I'll add them to my collection of gifts and little cards that I've got. I've got them all in this lovely kitty envelope here, which came with one of my books. I'm not sure which one it came with, but inside I've got quite a lot of little postcards and bookmarks and little bits of art. I've also got Herb Leonard's business card here, which he sent me, which is very nice of him. And I wanted to keep that because obviously the chat's moved back to Herb Leonard. Let's cut that where it is at the moment, guys. Okay, so before we move on to the few items that I've selected out of the massive pile that I've got. When I say massive pile, I'm in no way, shape, or form gloating. It isn't Happy Mail. It's a couple of companies have contacted me in respect of markers, and I've got quite a few samples to show you. So what I'm going to do is save a few for each video in the next few weeks coming up, and then it's not overpowering, and it's not going to be well, I don't think so, Anne, but some do. So I'm just kind of addressing it for that kind of issue. But what I didn't want to do is overpower you and make it boring by picking up 20 sets of small markers and then just doing that for the whole stream. So what I'm trying to do is split everything up so there's a bit of everything in each video from coming forward, that is. So before we go on to today's selection of those, I just want to show you a couple of books because I haven't seen Dee Dee in the stream, but I did promise her that I would give her a shout out for the couple of books. So that's why I've picked them for this stream that I've come across that I wanted to see. And she says, well, give us a shout out on the stream. So, sorry, I said I'd give her a shout out on the stream. So that's what I'm doing. And I spoke to her on stream by doing that. Again, as normal, guys, there is links to everything that I'm going to be showing in the description. You can buy the sample sets that I've got, or you can actually get bigger sets as well. So that's a good option to have. So the first thing that I want to show you is this book. I've had to cut the title down in the description because the title is huge. Now the title is, I don't know what these are. I just draw these things. So yeah, so that's that. But it's by a guy called Fred von Tobel, which if I bring up towards the camera, it's there at the bottom. And these are 31 original hand-drawn images, which are really, really original. When I say that, they're so different to your run-of-the-mill kind of books. So this is one of the ones I wanted to show Dee Dee as well. Let me just check the paper quality. It is Create Space, unfortunately, but I can get past that, and I'm sure most other people can. Thank you, Beth. Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever one you want, guys. It all counts. So thank you. So like I said, the title is I Just Don't Know What These Are. I just draw these things. So he's kind of named the book after his thoughts, hasn't he? Here, back in the house, Gary. Thank you. So what he's basically done is he's thought, well, I don't know what to call the book because these things that I'm creating, I have no idea what they're called. So he's just called the book after his own train of thought, which I think is pretty cool. So again, I'm not going to be able to describe them if the artist can't. I'm just checking up the chat, guys. So yeah, this is like I say, it's an unusual character. There's a load of what you think are sunflowers until you look at the center circle part of the sunflower, and they've all got faces in them. And he's actually dedicated this to his sister Connie, and says, "Thank you for allowing me to survive adulthood," which I think is a really nice thing to say. So there we are. Our sisters are really great. So there we are. And then we move on to this next image again, which is very unusual. We've got this creature which we can't name. It's got kind of a lion's tail, to be fair. It's got a webbed kind of, an aquatic foot, a bit like a duck or a swan. And then it's got this kind of furry body with a long nose. So again, it's so original, this book. I think what will be a fun thing is for one stream, because the artist has obviously said that he doesn't know what they're called. I think we should go through the book one stream, and then write in each page a name that we've created for each individual character. We do that with colours, so I can't see any reason why we wouldn't do it with creatures as well. So we could do that as something a bit different one day. It does say that, doesn't it, Faith? It does actually say that. See, right, yeah. And then I'll speed it up a bit now, guys. We've got this guy writing here with a quill, his ink pot, and then you've got this kind of demonic creature in the background with the moon, which would look good, coloured. Hi, Wendy. Again, you've got another character here, this small kind of midget guy. He's doing a bit of chiseling or sculpting, creating some kind of statue. And then we've got whatever these are. For the time being, we'll call them gonks or something. Wearing underpants as well. So we could call this guy Captain Underpants, or Captain Leather Underpants even, Pickle. But again, we'll go through this book one day, and we will name each character in it. But as you can see, the artwork is extremely, extremely original. Even the smoke vapors from this potion cauldron here has got faces in the vapors, and it's actually got like a demonic devil kind of creature in this one. So as you can see, it's really interesting. These two look adorable. I don't know why, but they would look nice with big red whiskey noses for some reason. I kind of get the vibe that they would look good with, bright red noses that, like you've come in from the cold kind of thing. You've got two ladies here bathing in the pond, with the cleavage out. So that's not too shabby to colour. And we got one again. I didn't realise it was as graphic as this, but there we go. We've got this guy, which is possibly the statue created from the other page, but maybe not. But he's got this little impish, demonic, winged creature on his finger here. And then, as you can see, guys, just more, these are the elfy kind of characters in the garden. Then we've got this, it looks a bit like a rat with a quiff. So that's that. But as you can see, the artwork is extremely original, and it's very inexpensive, this book as well, guys. We've got Jeannie here, and then this beautiful lady here, who's unfortunately got the biggest ears I've ever seen. And then you've got this guy again coming up with his small child, few of them on here, and so on and so on. So that is the I don't know what they are. I just draw these things book, and it's created by Fred von Tobel, which is mentioned here. Fred von Tobel, and that's one of them, DD, for when you're watching back. Okay, guys. The second one and the final one I'll be showing today is this one. Now, this is slightly different again. This is John Burns' Stowaway to the Stars. Now, the paper quality in here is fantastic. It's IDW pages. Now, the paper quality in this one is really, really good. It's kind of smooth, but it's got a kick to it, and it's no way in any shape or form like Create Space paper. So this is what it's called, Stowaway to the Stars. It's a fantastic book, and this is the other one that I mentioned, DG, if you're watching back. So you've got the front cover here, which is partly being coloured, and then we move on to the the creatures and the robot that's on the front cover. And then we've got a bit of a story that keeps up with the text of the book and the context of the book, should I say. So you've got this wonderful opening page here, which I'm not going to do a massive flip through, but you can see for yourself how good the artwork is, and you can see how good the paper quality is as well. So it's a beautiful, beautiful book. A lot of fantasy stuff in it, a lot of sci-fi in it. This picture's called Spaceport, and then of course you've got the descriptive here, but it is actually a story. No problem, Anna. Thank you for that. There is a link to this in my description, guys. The Stowaway book. This is the launch picture. This is Court. It's called Court. So the alien has actually invaded the ship and caught the pilot here. But as you can see on here, it's a full story, as in, a tale, as opposed to describing each page. It's a follow-on story to the whole book. And then you've got this picture. And I mean, there's such wonderful, wonderful artwork again, of a different style. But again, it's very, very busy, but in the same breath, it's very enjoyable as well. And I can't really tell you how good the paper is, because it's really good. I will look in the book in a minute and see if I can get a GSM for you. But just quickly moving on from that, you can see that it's a whole story that from start to finish, and you could start the story anywhere as far as colouring's concerned. But of course, is there an happy ending or is there not? Now, the thing I like about this is at the end, IDW are a company that I've got quite a lot of books of, and I can assure you that the ones that it's mentioning here are fantastic quality, apart from the one that I haven't got, which I can't comment on, which I'll show you in a minute. So, of course, you've got Alan Roberts' books. They are good quality paper. You've got the Eric Schanaula Wizard of Oz book, which I have. That's good quality paper. And you've got the Permission to Thrill colouring book, which I've got, and that's good quality paper. The other one is something that I've come across here that I've not seen. This is called Lock and Key. And it looks very, very interesting. It's by Gabriel Rodriguez. So I'll be looking for this book. That's got 64 pages in it. And then, of course, you've got the end, which explains a little bit about the ending. So I won't spoil it for you. I'll turn that back as quick as I can. So that is the other book that I wanted to mention to you. It's described as a graphic album to colour rather than a book. But I'm just looking for any reference to paper quality, guys. And I can't see anything, that sticks out immediately. But if I do find out, or anyone else finds out, I'll be more than happy to either share it or happy to hear it. So that's the John Burns Stowaway to the Stars book. So that's it for books today, which is quite a few minimal ones as per usual to what we do. But that's because I'm trying to split things up. So let's move straight on with the swatching for today. The first thing I want to show you is this case that I've got here. Again, there's a link to the description. This is one of the best cases I've seen for markers. It's very sturdy. It's built with thin wood, which, unless you start throwing it around the room, is going to stand up to any weight of a marker. It's made by Meaden, and it holds 72 colours. It's got a pull, nice soft rubber handle at the top here. And when you open it up, as you can see, there is a kind of grid in the middle. These are very sturdy slots to keep your markers in. Now, the reason why I've got this is because obviously I've got all these sample sets. So what I thought was I could put them all in here so that, because obviously the packaging in the sample sets are what we could probably describe as poor. Hello, Donna. So obviously the sample sets are not going to be rigid enough to keep the markers. So although they'll be mixed up in here with all the different sets that I've got, it's a one place to visit to get them all back out. So I've left a link for it, guys, and then I might have to move on to another case if we get more from the companies. Okay, so this is a swatch book, as you know. We do the majority of our swatches in here. So what I'm going to do is go to the first page, crack straight on, and then we can have a look at what's been sent and see if they're any good. Okay. Oh, there is one more thing. Sorry, I do apologise. This is the Tombow, and the reason why I want to show you this is because it's a money-saving exercise. They've started selling the Mono Zero in packs, and when you work it out compared to the individual price, these are what I would probably say the bargain of recent times, because you do hear a lot of people raving about the Tombow Zero, and rightly so. But what you don't hear, positive about it is the price. So in here you've got two different erasers. You've got one that is an angled refill. So the angle has a point on it, of course, it has an edge to it, and that edge would be even finer than going in with the round tip, and that is the round tip on the reverse. And then, so you get two pens, two actual erasers, and then you get two lots of refills, and the refills have got 1, 2, 3, 4 in each. So that is a worthwhile pack, and it's less than double the price for one. I think in the UK it's about £6.99 for just one of them. But all this is only £11. So of course the money saving there is absolutely, you know, it's a no-brainer really. So that's something else I want to show you. It slipped down, so I forgot to show it you. Hello Elizabeth, nice of you to join us. So I have left a link to that pack, guys. It's about £11 something in British. So let's move straight on. Okay. Now I was contacted by this company called Fine Colour, who do art supplies. They're a Chinese company, and what they have here are 12 what they class as harmony of colours, and they are skin tones. There are 12 markers, but only 11 colours. One of them is a colourless blender, and then inside the casing is a pamphlet for an absolutely amazing amount of markers. I've never even heard of the company before, and if you look at all these swatch points here, they do sets right up as big, or collections, should I say, right up as big as 240. So they are quite, you know, synonymous with markers, and I hadn't heard of them at all until I was contacted. And then here you've got the whole set of everything, and they actually do 480 colours. Now I think that's more than the Copics, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but all 480 are on here. And they've done them all on this massive long pamphlet with a colour wheel here, and this colour wheel's got all the tones on it, so you can buy them in tones and you can buy them in separate sets as well. But obviously I'm not going to be well, I say I'm not going to be collecting the 408. I haven't swatched them yet, so let's get straight on with that, guys. And then see, I've put a plastic cover underneath. So all we need now to move on is the pen. Thank you, Kim. I have left a link to those in the description, guys. So let me use this uni pen that I've just got. Okay. So the collection name is Fine Colour, all one word. And this is the 12 skin set. Okay. So of course the colourless blender, I'll show you the markers, what they look like. We'll use the blender to do that. It's twin nib. So one side you've got the chisel tip, which is a pet hate of mine. I don't like chisel tips. And then you've got the fine point, and it's a brush, guys, which is, I do like. I really do like the brush ones. I haven't checked, Shannon, no, but it may well be. I haven't got that long left, actually, so I'm going to have to get a move on. So, okay, we'll go in the order that they've come in. So the first one is peach. So I'll put the swatch on here. Let me just move that out of the way. And they've got the capability, these, with the brush, to obviously do, when you do the sweeping kind of stroke, it leaves the darkest part dark, and as it peters out to the end, you do have the fading out kind of expression with it, which is pretty cool. I'm quite happy with that so far. So this one's the peach. Next we have the chamois. I've not seen that in a colour before. If I pronounced it wrong to you guys, that's how we say it in Yorkshire. We call it a chamois leather. Hiya, Grace. So this is chamois colour. So I'll do the same as I did before, guys. I'll go with the flick motion. And as you can see, it's quite a good effect once it's down on paper. And of course, depending on what you're colouring, hair especially would be quite apt for this kind of pen. So that's those two colours so far. Then we move on to Lipstick Natural. Again, another name I've not come across before. This is Lipstick Natural. Again, that's a lovely colour. That kind of reminds me of the henna in Prismacolor, the barrel of the henna pencil. And what was that again, did I say? Lipstick Natural. So certainly, guys, for the for the immediate future, Swatch Watch Sunday will be coming on. I have had quite a lot sent. I've bought quite a lot as well. When I say sent, not gifted. So I don't want you to think I'm gloating or anything. So the next colour we have here is Rose Salmon. I'm quite impressed with these guys. You have quite good control with the brush, which can't be said, in my opinion, that is, which can't be said for the, what do I want to say, the Arteza brush pens. I think they're quite difficult to control, but this Rose Salmon and these brushes have a fantastic control to them. And as you can see, the colours are absolutely beautiful. I am quite impressed with these. Okay, so we move on to the next colour, which is Cotton Pearl. So Cotton Pearl is a well, it looks like a beige colour, so hopefully it will reflect the lid colour. Oh, that's a really pale cream. So for blending and for skin on portraits, that's going to be fantastic. I'm not Kim, no, for the simple reason I've got a 2,000 subscriber giveaway, so that kind of overrides it for the minute. The next colour is Camel Brown. Yeah, there is a link to them, Heather. It's all one word as well, just for your own info in case you need it. So Camel Brown, let's have a look. It's a natural looking brown. It's a brown that I would associate with trees and that kind of thing, but obviously it will work well with skin tones as well. They are nice, Nana. Yeah, it's quite a good set, if I'm honest. And I've looked up the price of these, and this 12 count is 20 quid, which is reasonable. In fact, it's probably more than reasonable. It's not much over, £1.50. Sorry, it's not much less than £1.50 a marker. So, I mean, what do you get these days for £1.50? You don't get a lot, do you? So, I would certainly put them in the budget range. This is light orange. which is a funny colour to by name, that is, for a skin tone, but the results will probably tell us why. Yeah, you can see why. That is a lovely skin tone, in so much that it's almost like a peachy colour, to be fair. That peach is more pink than I would call, as in the fruit, that is. This actually looks the peachy colour, and that looks more ice creamy pink or candy floss pink. But I mean, they've got to call them something, haven't they? I'm impressed with this cotton pearl colour in the middle here. That is a really nice colour. And then we move on to barley beige. So as you can see, they're not your usual skin tone names. And that's just a slightly darker cream than the cotton pearl. So very, very handy if you're blending. That one and that one will go together perfect. The next one up is baby skin pink. Baby skin pink. Hi, Zealy. And that is a very good match for the barley beige, but instead of the pink tinge to it, it's got the brown tinge to it. So these are really neutral colours, guys, in respect of skin. That, if you look at that down, what I'll do is when we've finished, hello Ashley, what I'll do is when we've finished is I'll take the autofocus off and give you a close-up. The next one is blush. Can I just say thank you to the mods who have got up early to come and join me. You know, I know it's very early, especially where you are, Shannon, to come and some 8 dame names as the co-pics. Oh, are they? Some are same names, is that what you meant? Okay. All right, thank you for that, Vin. This one was blush. And then the final one, guys, in this set is Cariba Cocoa. Cariba spelled C-A-R-I-B-A. Cariba. And that is probably the darkest one we have. Beautiful colour. And like I say, it's Cariba Cocoa. Was it Cariba Cocoa? Oh man, I'm forgetting my own names, man. Yeah. So that is, that's that one done, guys. It does sound like an Italian dance, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, is that a Copic name as well, Grace? Okay, thank you. Let me just very quickly take the autofocus off and I'll give you a close-up. Turn it on, should I say, and give you a close-up. So, come on. As you can see, those are very, very neutral tones, aren't they? In fact, they're really impressive. I must admit, they are really nice. So that's those, guys. That's the Fine Colour 12 skin set. So we'll move on to the next one. I'm not going to put them back in this plastic case because, like I said, I'm going to put them in that rigid marker box. And then when we've filled that up, we'll go on to another one, if need be. That is. The next one I want to show you is a 6 count These are the Spectrum Noir Illustrator markers. I bought these. I've not got the Illustrator markers. Never used them before. I have got the Spectrum Noir. What are they called? The other ones. These ones. These are just Spectrum Noir markers. I don't know why they're any different. But the Illustrator ones have got a 6 set, and they are skin tones as well. So Spectrum Noir Skin Illustrator. I bought these because obviously these are going to give you a different view on what these are like compared to the black ones. And guys, excuse me. And again, it gives you the opportunity to have a look at a small pack before we. Oh, you have you, Susie? What do you think of them? So we'll start with the first one, which is dark brown. Oh, sorry, I haven't shown you the marker. So the marker is a lot sturdier, very hard plastic. It says Illustrator on it. The color name is on the end, which is EB7, dark brown. Thankfully, we have a small fiber tip, which is rigid. No chisel on these. And then we have the brush, which I do like. So we'll do the same what we've done with the other ones. Now that is a very dark brown. And was difficult to kind of see if it left a fuzzy edge or not, and it didn't as much as the other ones on that particular color. So let's go to the next color, which is natural brown. I'm interested to know the difference between, because I have got some of the black markers. Yeah, me too. I've not coloured a picture yet, but I like the way they feel to use. Okay. Anne says, I brought from our local craft shop. Okay. Hello, Cajun. I didn't see you there. Yes, autofocus off, please. That's my boss telling me what to do. Bless her. There we go. So this is the natural brown. Very juicy. The ink control on these is a lot heavier than the previous ones, so it doesn't tend to leave as much of a blend, as much of a what can we call it, like the staggered edge that goes into the blend. It's leaving more of a straight color there as opposed to a faded tip, but that's only in a short little box. It could be different on a longer stroke. So, but they do feel nice, and what they do feel is very, very juicy. So if you do like markers that are extremely juicy, but I suppose cracking the whip, they're very smooth, Devon. Coverage is even. Yeah, I agree with that, Gary. They do look good. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought then. It does depend on what tips you have. Good morning, Dev. Working on setting up my webcam today. Yes, Cajun, that'd be very good. Keep me informed with that. The peach. Yeah, very nice actually. But like I say, you have to be careful with bleeds with these guys because they will bleed. They will bleed over the lines. Well, certainly when you first use them anyway. The next color we have is cream. So the cream That's a nice colour. It reminds me of like a caramel colour, but it's a lovely colour. And then we're moving to the ivory next. So this is the ivory. Dev, I start from middle outwards and then middle outwards and then work them with them works okay for me. Okay, mate. So yeah, you go from center outwards, work your way out. Yeah. Oh right, and yeah, I suspected they would because it's not a bad thing to have them juicy, but these are really, really juicy. So thank you, Shannon. Nefakit, hello. I have Prismacolor markers, Calia, and Aspire Color. I like all of them. I ain't got any of those, Nefakit, so thanks for that. I'll keep my eye out for them. I can't get the Calia in this country, though. I've tried before, and I can't get them. I've wanted to get them before, but once I had a look, I couldn't get any. And I looked on eBay as well, I think. Now that one is the best so far. That's left a feathered tip, as opposed to that one being too juicy to leave one. And the colour is beautiful. So that ivory is an absolute stonking pen. So I'm impressed with that one. And then the final one is Dusty Pink. Dusty Pink. Do you want me to send the... That'd be good, Shannon. I have tried on numerous occasions. I think Anne from A Colourful Life showed them. And they look... Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mary. Yes, I'm live, Natalie. Hey. Yeah, I'm happy that you're here too, love. Hi, Pickle again. Sorry I missed you there. Just 24 skin tone set or the 100. I'll talk to you after, Shannon, because I'll have to see what the funds are like for this week. So, no, don't worry about that, Mary. So those are the 6 Illustrator pens, guys. Just going to keep them in the pile with the other ones. And then, like I said, we'll use that box to put them in. At least they're all on display then, aren't they? This is the Windsor and Newton brush markers. I'm so into these. It's untrue. Well, I say into them. I just find them as good as these two that I've just used. And the colours are interesting. So these are Windsor and Newton brush marker, which is all one word, guys. If you separate the words, you get thousands of search results. So I'll just give you a little tip with that one. And these are the 6-pack of skin tones. So as we're working through with them being skin tones, and the others are quite fresh in our minds, we'll be able to ascertain how good they are compared to the other two. I would say at the moment that the fine colour were better than the spectrum, but that's just my opinion, of course. So before I start a massive argument or debate, it's just my opinion. There we go. So the first one will go dark to light. The first one, if it comes out, bloody thing, is burnt sienna. So burnt sienna. And we'll do the same. We'll do the same with these as we've done with all the others to make it, fair and everything. I immediately like that better than the Spectrum Noirs. That's just first impressions, guys. The next one is Saddle Brown. Oh, that's nice to know, Susie. The only downside with, of course, the Windsor and Newton ones is the refillable aspect. You know, once they're done, you have to chuck them, which is a pity, really, because I like the model, you know, the profile of the marker. There are some better than this, which I'm going to show you next, but the colours are pretty cool. So you've got a couple of browns there, burnt sienna and saddle brown. And then we move down to praline is the next colour. I don't think I've seen that one before either. But that doesn't mean anything, guys. I don't see why not, Anita. Especially when you're using brush markers, because the texture and the effect of the stroke is going to be the same whatever you use. So I don't see any reason why you couldn't, you know, mix marker sets up, or, you know, just for a picture. No, I can't see a problem with that. That praline's a nice colour. That's similar to the natural brown on the other side. Sorry, not on the other side. On the Spectrum Illustrators. This next one is called Blush, which we've come across already in another set. This is a fantastic colour, guys. Love that one. And of course, what these will do is they'll blend very easily, I would have thought. The ones I'm going to show you next are my favourite markers ever. And they are bad boys. They can blend. Yeah, like Nefekit says, Anita. Yeah, thanks for that, Nefekit. You've got your answer there. You've got somebody who's experienced in doing it, and she mixes them all fine. Yeah, they should, Vin. Yeah, they should. Me too, Beth. Me too. So the next one, guys, is Dusky Pink. The last one was Dusty, as in, you know, you need to clean your shelf. And this one's Dusky. So I don't know the difference. Well, I know the difference in the meaning, but I don't know the difference in the colours. It's a very muted pink, is Dusky Pink. But I like the feathered effect you get at the end. I really do. I didn't get that with the Spectrums, which is unfortunate, really, because they were very juicy. Dusky Pink. Now I'm conscious of the time, guys. I haven't got a long today. So I'm going to do the giveaway after this. And then we'll see how we go for time with the last set that I want to swatch out. This is Almond. Tuesday, guys, just a quick reminder, I am doing the review for Omar books, the Kirby Roseanne's Colourmorphia. I follow Claire. Claire is up first, and then I'm on after that. I think Kate's Colouring Haven's on there. Art Spirits is on there. So there's a few different, you'll get a few different perspectives on the book, certainly. So that is the Almond, guys. And then, you know, again, really, really nice colours. So far, believe it or not, I think those are the best, which are the Fine Colour 12 skin set. And that's just by the feel I get when I use them. And then those are probably the in third place, and those are probably in second. So, what time are we on? Okay. Right, I'm going to do a giveaway, guys, for reaching 2,000 subscribers. How much were these, Dev? How much were which, Susie? Which set do you mean, love? Suze H, I mean, not Susie. It'd be interesting to compare the first to the Copics, Dev. Yeah, well, wait while I've done these ones, then we'll talk about it, Vin, because these are absolutely fantastic. You should have the whole colour range there, Dev. Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it, Jude? Oh, they were £20, Suze, or there and thereabouts. I have left a link if you want to look at it. That will tell you how much they are. I think they're about £20 for 12 markers, which is about £1.40 odd each, which is nothing really. Hello, David. So nice of you to join us, mate. How are you doing? I hope you're okay, David. David, guys, in the stream has currently got the banner picture in my Facebook group, My Art Bleeds. His picture of a tomato is currently the pick for April. I'll be changing it in May. I have pro markers are the same. I have pro markers. Are they the same? Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Anne. It's the same manufacturer, yeah. Hope you're okay, David. Okay, guys. So if my mods can help me now, we've got 94 in the stream, and it did go past 110 at one point. So I'm going to do numbers between 1 and 150. I was going to do a competition for it, but I literally have not had no time, guys. So I do apologize for that. It's going to be the nearest number that wins. I don't do the nearest without going over. I don't think that's fair. For example, if the winning number was 90, and there was one at 81 and one at 91, the one at 81 would win. And he's nowhere near as the 91 is. So it's the nearest number, guys. I have a question, Dev. I'm actually from the Netherlands. Can I still enter the... Yeah, you can, Nikki. I was just about to say, the giveaway is now, and anybody can enter in the world. I'm not adverse to sending stuff abroad. I do it quite regular. Thank you, Nana. I really appreciate your comment. So it's going to be between 1 and 150. And what will happen then is it will be the nearest number. Okay, so before you enter it and you haven't gone over and you think you're nearer, it is the nearest number. So it doesn't matter if you go over or not. Okay, let me show you the prize then, guys. So the prize for the 2,000 giveaway is the full 72 count of Black Widow pencils, all brand new in the wrapping. So you've got the 24 set of Cobras, you've got the 24 set of Black Widow, excuse me, and then you've got the 24 set of the Scorpion. So that's a huge gift. I think it's a nice one to win, and I can't resist it, so I'll end up sending a book with it. I know for a fact I will. So we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. So there's no restriction, guys. If you've got a channel, yes, you can enter. If you've got 1,000 subscribers or less, you can enter. I have no restrictions whatsoever. I wish everybody good luck. So when I type go on the stream, it's a number between 1 and 150. Please not type in between when I've pressed go. Please do not type in between, because when we have to filter back to find the winner, it's going to be rather difficult if there's people having a chat about coffee and tea and what slice of cake they had this morning without sounding facetious. So if we could do that, guys, that'd be absolutely a massive help to me and the mods. Hello, Joan. Thank you, Shannon. I'm just going to get up the random.org ready. So let me bring that up on here. You can't see my iPad, can you guys? No, that's good. No, I won't get reported again. Random.org, random number generator. Okay. And it's 1 and 150. Okay, so I've got that ready there. I'm going to type in go, guys. Enter your numbers between 100 and 150. Wow. Ka-ching. There's absolutely loads. It's only 1 entry per person, guys. I did forget to mention that. So if you've put 2 numbers down, take your second one away, please. We'll give it another couple of minutes. Hello, Christine. Don't answer, but hello, darling. If by the end we have a joint winner or 2 that's got it nail on the head or whatever, we'll just do it again. You can put a second entry in if you realise that you've doubled somebody's number up. That's not a problem. Hi, Sandy. Can you just hold on from commenting, please? We're in the middle of a giveaway. If you want to enter, Sandy, you're more than welcome. It's my 2,000 subscriber giveaway, and it's for 72 pencils from the Black Widow range. It's the full set, all new in the wrappers. So if you just pick a number, Sandy, between 1 and 150, then by all means just do that and get yourself entered into the giveaway. There's no restrictions. It doesn't matter where you live. The only thing I will check on is if you are a subscriber to my channel and that you have commented on a video in the past. So if you've entered, if you've just come on just to enter, then you won't win. Thanks, Andy. So we now have 100 in the house, guys. And I've got 150 numbers, so we should find a winner. It's I'm counting down. I'm going to give it another 40 seconds from now. So there's 40 seconds left. And then I hope everybody's got their answers in. It doesn't matter if you've got a channel, doesn't matter where you live. Hello, Joie de Fille. Joie de Fille, if one of my mods can take that hello off. Oh, it's okay. You understand the giveaway rules. That's fine, Joie de Fille. That's fine, mods. Thank you. So we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, guys. So anything that comes in now will not be entered. I wish you all the very, very best of luck. It's a good prize, I think, for somebody to win. And as usual, I'll probably send a book with it. Thank you, Faith. Yes, good luck to everybody. So let me just put the autofocus back on so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so it's between a 1 and 150. Generate. 144 is the winning number, guys. 144 is the winning number. Thank you, Morticia. So if the mods have a scroll back, please. I've emailed before, unsure if I've commented on any. That's fine, Ashley, it's fine. I know that you've been on before. Yeah, that's a good point, Christine. Good luck to everybody. So the winning number, guys, is 144. So we have Robin Broderick with 136 that Becky's found. Oh, Vin has got 145. 145 for Vin. So that looks as though it's going to be the winner. Can we confirm, guys, that Vin is the winner with 145? No, she's won, Gary. You can go over on my giveaways. I stated that at the beginning. It's the nearest number to the one that comes out. So it is Vin, is it, guys? Can we just confirm before I wish her congratulations, please? Are you there, Christine and Morticia and Shannon? All right, okay, Becky, that's a valid point. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Can we confirm, guys, in between start and stop, Vin Pip? Nobody can see her. Let me just have a look on mine. Joan Bell has 147. Okay, thank you, Becky. Let me go back to this. I don't see your entry, Vin, either. I do apologise for this. I don't see one either. You were the first number. Okay, let's have a look. So when I started, I typed in go, go, go. The first number up was Shannon with 74, followed by Natalie. Can the mods follow along with me here so that we can just verify what I'm doing is correct, please? So I typed in go, 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 and the streamers let me know that the first one was Shannon at 74, followed by Natalie Randall, 15, Rosalind Barrett, 87, Susie's Colouring Cottage, 23, Elizabeth, 96, Gary, 78, Mary Ann, 96, Heather, 49, Kim, 71, Ashley, 94, Jane, 66, Becky or Steve Johnson, 72, Caroline Hopkins, 76, Little Bear, 67, Laura Holden, 72, Bridget Calderon, 62, Zealy Green, 88, Becky's Colour Escape, 111, Pat McKnight, 110, Cajun, 21, Faye, 73, Donna 83, colouring by Little Pickle 15, Julia 30, Nefaka 86, Ashley Warren 103, Loretta 28, Sue Gaines 57, Beth Schuler 58, Wendy Benson 68, Michelle Stevens 66, Shamira 132, Pamela Kane 90, Louise Davis 24, Jude 68. So what else we've got after that? Laurie 73, Nikki 122, Danny 27, Sue's 74, Tracy Brown 34, R&B Dreams Art 66, Rosemary Hatchett 124, Anne Holland 21, Robin Broderick 136, Cynthia Stern 76, Natalie Freeman 78, David Lewis 94, Colouring with Donna 13, Cheshire Cat 56, Terry Bauer 47, Susan Candy Binder 46, Lulu 67, Joey 55, Kathy 77, Colour Creatively 99, Zwadafi 27, and then stop. So, okay. I'm sorry about that, Vin. What I'm going to do, guys, is order different dev on what I see. Okay, right. So the order's different on each people's stream. Okay. So who is the winner? Okay, thank you, Shannon. Who is the winner? Thank you, Shamira. No, I didn't, Jude, either. Let me hang on. I've got it on top chat. Let me just put it on live chat and check again. Yeah, I'll move it. No, I still can't see it. Okay. So it's Robin Broderick. Congratulations, Robin. Vin, if you would like to... Oh, no, it isn't. I do apologise. Joan Bell's got 147, yes. That is correct. So Joan Bell is the winner. But if Vin Pip, if you can email me after the stream, please. I'm going to send you a book anyway, Vin, because I know that you are genuine, and I know that you won't type that if you hadn't have put that number. I just apologise that it's not there for everybody to see. But so, Vin, if you message me after the stream on devwilcox@gmail.com. In fact, no more, Tisha. That email has changed now. I'm going to give Vin Pip a book, and then the winner is Joan. So if Joan contacts me as well, and the email address you need now, guys, is devwilcox@outlook.com. It's on my About tab on my channel. I'm having none of that, Vin. You are having a book from me. It must have been such a letdown that your heart was beating and everything. So I'm going to send you a book, Vin Pip, and congratulations, Joan. You, Joan, are a lucky winner of 72 absolutely fantastic pencils. They are quite highly rated. There is all three sets here, so you've got the full set, Joan. So congratulations to you, Joan. And let me just get something. 1 second, a minute, guys. I shan't be a moment. If you just bear with me. Okay. Right, Vin. I'm going to send you, which is quite, well, it's a very good book, actually. This is the artist edition of Joanna Basford's Secret Garden. It's a pull-out and frame colouring book. It's not your run-of-the-mill Secret Garden that she brought out as a colouring book. This is the artist edition. It's a very, very large book, as you can see. They're all in cardstock. And I can hardly open it because it's not been broken. The spine's not been broken yet, guys. But as you can see, Vin, we have a lot of beautiful images in here, but they're on cardstock and they're on really good quality paper. Thanks for that, Shannon. That's perfect, that email, and thanks, Nana. So those two, this is going to be on the way to you, Vin, and those are on the way to Anne Holland. And on that point, guys, I'm going to thank you all very, very much for supporting me throughout, you know, me starting since October. Yeah, I think so, Jude, because I really felt bad for her after, because there was no, you know, there was no intent to deceive or anything like that. So the issue now is, guys, I just want to thank you all, really. I have grown quite a lot in the however many months I've been going. I think it's 7 months, I think I've been going. So just over half a year and maybe touching 8 months now. And of course, you know, I've gone up to 2,000 subscribers, and my watch count is nearly on 100,000 views, guys. So I'm absolutely blown away with you all. We do have 15 minutes left, so I am going to finish the stream as I intended it. There was a bit of delay there, but never mind. And I'm going to swatch the final set out because I've left it till last because I love these pens. Okay, guys. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Becky. Hi, Jacqueline. I have, Jude. It's been difficult. And do you want my email, did you say? It's devwilcox@outlook.com. Thank you, Louise. Thank you, Nana. I like to think I am part of it. You know, I'm not even going to mention anything else because they don't deserve mentioning. But I just want to thank you all because it's difficult for me to keep. I'm not sat at home all day. That's excellent, Faith. I love your channel. I really do. You're fantastic. You're very much like me. You're quite generous, and excuse me. And as long as nobody takes the mickey, I think that being generous is something that's. Yes, Shannon. Thank you. You see, I can always rely on my Shannon to keep me in line. She will tell me when I'm doing things wrong, which is brilliant. No, Mary, the winner was twofold because we had a bit of a confusion. But yes, my email, Anne, is thank you, Becky. And that is Faith's channel, I think. Yes, it is. That Morticia's put up there. So without further ado, these are my favorite ever markers that I've ever touched, and that includes the Copics. These are the Touch Original. Thank you, Cajun. That would be nice. These are the Cajun Shin Art markers. And all I can say about these is 3 letters, and that's wow. I absolutely adore them. They're by far the best that I've ever used. So we'll just swatch this pastel set out, guys, and then I'm off. Thank you, CB, and thank you, Natalie. Oh, thanks, Cassie. Okay, Jude, thanks for your comments and thanks for participating. I'll speak to you later. So here we have, guys, the touch. Don't confuse these with the touch new or the touch fives or anything like that. These are way ahead of those, and these are quite expensive. These were actually out before the Copics, and they're the original twin nib marker. Thanks, Pickle. Not a problem, Vin. I'll speak to you on an email and we'll get that sorted. Hi, Nichols. Yes, better than Le Moucher. Yeah, Shannon. I'm not even kidding you. There is refills to them as well. Yeah, I've found a source on eBay that sell them at just under £4 each for 20ml, which I don't think is too bad. So these are the touch pastels, and there's 12 of these, 12 set. These were purchased. These weren't given to the channel, or or supplied by a publisher or anything. You've heard that they're the best markers. They are more expensive than Copics. Well, they're on a par, I think. They're on a par. But these are, I forgot, they're all wrapped up individually, these markers. So it's going to be a finicky, bloody thing. I can't just pull the top off, I don't think. Nope. Oh, that's good, Morticia. It is lowercase, Anne. You can email me anytime, you know that. Yeah, gosh. That's the quality of them, though, I suppose. You can't complain. How many other sets of markers do you buy that each marker's individually wrapped? So it says everything before we start, doesn't it? I guess. I'm not going to open it all, just far down as the lid will let me. I have left a link for these guys. This is the 12 set pastel colours. And the first colour that we're using here is Pastel Peach. Is Sandy still in the stream? Are you still there, Sandy? It's a pity you have to tell people that you bought them and that they weren't supplied. No, they weren't supplied, Roslyn. It would be nice if they were, because they're really expensive. What's happened? Hello, Pat. What's up with Pat? Let's have a look. Is she okay? I can't today. I'm going to Tony's for my dinner. So look. Anyway, so this is the Pastel Peach. And then next we have Salmon Pink. Oh, man. All right, okay. Thanks, Christine. I have to buy more stuff, Rosalind, to be fair. I've only just started being recognised by book companies and suppliers of art materials. Look at that fuzz it leaves. Woohoo! This is the Salmon Pink. He's just looking after me, that's all. No, what it is actually is his mum's cooking, and obviously she's a fantastic cook. Where is April? I have no idea, Joy. Thank you, Susan. These markers are absolutely unbelievable. Oh my God. She's doing lamb, Shannon. We had beef last week. She's doing lamb this week. It won't be a regular thing because she usually works. It's only with the holidays and the kids being off that she's able to do it these 2 weeks. So, guys, the next colour is pastel pink. Wow. Awesomeness. Okay, Shamira, thanks for joining. Are you having chicken, Anne? Can't beat chicken either. I love chicken. So that is pastel pink. The next colour is Cosmos. Wow, that's not a colour I've heard before. Thank you, Rosalind. Thanks for joining. So I hope you have a good sleep. Thank you, Pat. It's like I say, it's only for these last 2 weeks because the kids are off and she does a lot with children. Does Tony's mum. I've not heard this colour before, guys. Cosmos, but it's wow. This is like an orangey pink. Beautiful. Oh, it's a flower, is it, Joyce? Question. I walked away. What have I missed? Did I miss half of the show? A green farm. Yeah, today it's been a giveaway, and today will be a 2-hour show as well. Okay, Jane, thanks for joining. Thank you, Christine. Okay, guys, the next one is pastel yellow. Beautiful. The next one is pastel green. Thanks, Cynthia. Thanks for joining. Have a nice rest of the day, love. Oh, wow, Nana, look at this colour. We were talking about these markers earlier, Nana and I, and that's one of the colours that is absolutely fabulous. Thank you, Laurie. Okay, B, thank you very much for joining. So that was pastel green, which I would call a mushy pea colour for the people in the UK will know what I mean by that. Hello, Mousy Deb. So this is the pale green. Absolutely gorgeous. That's the pale green. Then we move on to the pastel blue. They are, aren't they, Anne? They are the best I've ever used by a million miles. I absolutely love them. Pastel blue. And these pastel colours, it just looks like you've opened a bag of sweets. This is pale blue next. Let me just make sure I can't get this down. They're difficult to. There is a serrated line to tear it down, but I can't quite see it under this light. So you'll just have to bear with me, guys. I do apologise. So that was pastel blue. And now we have pale blue. Oops. It's Outlook, not Outlook, not Outlook. No, it's Outlook, John. OUTLOOK, Outlook. Yeah, they have a brush nib, Natalie, and they have a chisel at the other side, but I don't like chisel tips. Now, if you ever think of pastel, now those are proper pastel colours. It is just absolutely breathtaking. Thank you, Shannon. And just a reminder, guys, I said it earlier, I've left a link for Becky's stream, who's one of my mods. She's got an up-and-coming channel. She's got a lot of innovative ideas at the moment going on with the community. So please check her out. And then also don't forget, guys, that after I've done, this is pastel violet. After I've done, guys, you have the lovely Christine, who's on. And I'm sure that Christine will be able to fill you in on the stream now of what she's going to be doing today. So if you'd like to enlighten us, Christine, you're on in, if I'm not mistaken, in exactly 2 hours. And Christine has an excellent stream. She's an artist, and she has books out and things like that. So please check her out, guys. She's a very, very, very good colorist, as too is Becky. And they really are nice channels to check out. They have a refreshing view on things. Christine's always very open to change, and she'll be quite accommodating when you go in the stream, as too is Becky. Becky's kind of speciality at the moment is that she is, yeah, they are good books, Anne. Is that she, I don't know, Demon, hey there. Don't know if I will get noticed, but it's worth a shot. Hello, Demon Hellion. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, mate. But yeah, Becky at the moment is coming up with some superb ideas to for the community to all join together and come up, come into different ideas, and they've been absolutely great. Yeah, I agree, Tracy. They're both really good streams. Today I'm featuring a guest artist, Dennis Preston, and his newest book, The Best of Preston. I've got that, Christine. I showed it a couple of weeks ago. It's a lovely book. We're going to be using my new Windsor and Newton Cotman watercolors. Oh, cool. Well, I'll be catching that back on replay, Christine, which I always do, as you know, if I'm not there live, that is. But I won't be there live today. So I look forward to watching that tomorrow. When are you back on again, Becky? You don't have to thank me, Becky. It's more than deserved, and you have really tried to accommodate me in very, very difficult circumstances, which like I say, I'm not going to even give them the time of day because they're just idiots, absolute idiots. So I like to be able to, see that has been a positive step in my direction. Normal stream times are Wednesday 1 p.m. Central time, is that, and Friday at 10. I've been looking for an art live stream and I found one. Well, welcome in, Demon. You're more than welcome to join us. That is true, Christine. You never know what you're going to be using. Yeah, she also does a lot of impromptu streams, which is very true. If the time in the day allows it, and she's feeling like streaming, then she will give a show on for you guys, which is also a very positive thing. This is purple grey as a colour. Again, never come across this colour, and I'll be interested to see what a purple grey looks like. It is the last one I've got here. So here we go, purple grey. Let's have a look how this comes out. Oh, it's very, very muted. Yeah, it's almost like the dusky pink in the other marker. It's kind of a dirty kind of colour that's muted a lot. Yeah, get your channels in, guys. If somebody put me a link to Becky's in as well. In this pack pickle, there were 12 of 12 pastel colours, which I've now finished swatching. So I'm just going to get rid of this rubbish first, but I'm just going to turn on the autofocus. But as a set of pastels, I've never seen anything as good as that in a 12. Oh yes, I do apologise, Pickle. Sorry, I was just doing it because of the mod thing. There is also Pickle here, colouring by Little Pickle, who has a channel. She has a very interesting approach and can colour with absolutely anything. Coffee, tea, ice cream, you name it, she's colouring it. And she's also very good. So can one of my mods put a link in for Pickle's channel, please? You're changing your channel name soon. Oh, okay. Are you having us on here, Demon? Are you an undercover? Are you undercover? Because I'm an ex-detective and I can sniff them out a mile off. Okay, Ashley, thank you for joining. Thanks, guys. Thanks, mods. So, yeah, let me just, and then I have to go, I really do. Okay, so I'll put the autofocus back on. The alcohol, Robin. We'll see in time then, Demon, but welcome for the time being. Okay, right. So as we get up to it, that set of pastel colours is absolutely... Come on, focus, focus. There we go, guys. Beautiful, aren't they? That's just the pastel set on its own. Thank you, Dave, and to all amazing people welcoming me. This was lovely. Your channel is lovely, Dave. We'll definitely join next time. Yeah, more the merrier, and thank you very much for coming, Nikki. So I really appreciate that, guys. So that is a small section of the mini sets that I have. I've probably got another 20 or 30 to show you. So I'll split it up over the next few streams. You're welcome, Joan, and congratulations. And also congratulations to you, Vin. I'm going to leave it there, guys. The only thing I ask is if you wouldn't mind dropping me a thumbs up or thumbs down. It doesn't matter which. They both count. On your way out, I would appreciate it rather than put nothing. And then I will see you all soon. Oh, yeah, I'm going to mention that, Susie. Susie's Colouring Cottage, guys, is also an up-and-coming channel. Now, my stream times are for 4 hours, which are between 3 and 7 p.m. But I've cut the first hour off to enable Susie to squeeze in. So mine's going to be 3 from now on in. And Susie's Colouring Cottage is coming on. She's going to do a couple of hours UK time, which is going to be 2 till 4. So 2 till 4. And if you look at Morticia's post, that's a link to Susie's channel. And she's going to be streaming on a Sunday as well. Yep, thank you, Becky. Not a problem. Thank you. I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks, Rochelle. Thanks, Pat. Thanks, Susie. Not a problem, love. So I will see you all, guys, later. My Tuesday's video will be a Kirby Roseanne's review. So look out for that, guys. I'm second in on that particular list of streamers. So I hope that you can tune in for that. And thanks, Nana. And a lot love to you all, and I'll speak to you all later, guys. Thank you.